Your children are a part of your personal life. You may end up going to prison. That means that the police may end up raiding your house, hopefully with a search warrant, or for exigent circumstances with your children in that household. The last thing your children and your mom need is the police maybe knocking in the door, looking for you, or either these random people that you don't know looking for you because you've been using product that you're supposed to be selling. Either way, it's not good for your children and it's not good for your mom to bring that to her doorstep. She has taken on raising 4 children that you and this random person you decide to be the mother of your children, Desiree Luna, who's not even taking care of those children. Your mother is. Or CR 4965, State of Texas versus Roy Vidalis. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Jason Garrett, Your Honor.
Defense?
Attorney Bill Simmons for defense.
And are you Mr. Vidalis?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you for keeping your voice up. Counsel, have you received all the discovery? Did you review it with your client?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Vidalis, did you review the document entitled Application for Community Supervision with your attorney?
Yes,
Did
Your
you
Honor.
understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you sign it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
Yes, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
No, Your Honor, we're proceeding on count 1, waiving count 2.
No objection.
All right, did you review the document entitled Court Admonishments and Defendant's Waivers and Affidavit of Admonitions with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand in count 1, you're charged with the offense of possession with intent to deliver a controlled substance? Penalty group 1, 4 grams to 200 grams?
Yes, Your Honor.
That is a first-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 5 to 99 years or life in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand you have a right to jury trial? A right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent.
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand by entering this plea, you are giving up those rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
And did you intend to give up those rights and enter a plea in this case?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Vidalis, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter the plea?
No, Your Honor.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, Your Honor.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to a jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
According to the plea, the state is proceeding on count 1. Your punishment is to be assessed at 8 years in the prison. There's a $1,500 fine. State recommends community supervision, and there's to be restitution to SAPD. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Defense is at the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
State is at the plea?
Yes, it is, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in both places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, have there been any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Outside the agreement, the state is requesting that your community supervision be for a term of 8 years. There be a top evaluation and 180 hours of community service restitution. Did you understand those are recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes, Your Honor.
Then to the offense and count 1, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no
No
contest?
contest.
State, any evidence?
Yes, Your Honor. State Exhibit number 1 with all this attached.
No objection.
All right, state, you may be excused.
Thank you.
Did you review the waiver of appeal? I'm sorry, did you review the waiver and consent to stipulation of testimony and stipulations with your attorney?
Yes.
Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there will be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments, and the court will review the same. All right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are we proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
We would just pray that the court follow the plea agreement. We would also ask the court to give consideration to possibly probating a portion of the fine.
All right. So how old are you?
Going to be 32 in October.
Do you have any children?
I have 4 of them at home.
What are their ages?
My oldest is gonna be 14, 12, 10, and 8. All from the same mama.
All right. And who is Jamesia?
Jimmy, Juanita.
No, it's Jameiccia. Jamesia Asina Marie Mays. Who is that?
Oh, that was the driver of the, who got arrested that day.
Female?
Yes, ma'am.
Not the mother of your children?
No, ma'am. I was in the backseat.
I'm sorry, what?
I was in the backseat and she had her boyfriend.
All right. And who is Claudio Mesa?
That would be her boyfriend.
All right. How do you know them?
I know them from a mutual friend,
Who's the mutual friend?
Yvette.
Yvette who?
Yeah, it went in. Yvette, she's an older lady, and I met her.
So you don't know her last name?
No, ma'am, I do not.
How would you feel if your children were hanging out with people and they don't even know their full name?
Wouldn't feel right at all.
Mhm. And so were your children when you were picking up this case?
They were with their mother
When's the last time you saw them?
before I got arrested. May 13th is when.
Do you pay child support?
No, ma'am, they all live with me.
I'm sorry, what?
They all live with me. For the past 7 years, they've been with me.
All right. And what's up with all the tattoos?
Free time. This is my mother's name on my right eye,
Okay.
and this is space, planets, stars, moon.
All right. And what's on your neck?
Right here, this is a steer. I'm a Ranchan. I was born and raised. This is ha ha ha.
Okay. What is ha ha ha?
Joker, Batman.
Okay. And underneath the ha ha ha?
Southwest is where I reside, southwest side of San Antonio. I'm a dragon, Southwest High School.
All right. So why do you need to put Southwest on the side of your neck?
It was one of those free times I didn't have my kids. And
When's the last time you were employed?
I was recently employed at Southern Tire Mart before I got let go.
I'm sorry, you was employed what?
By Southern Tire Mart before I got let go. It was before December.
All right. What are you saying? By whom?
By Southern Tire Mart.
Southern
Tire Mart.
Tire Mart.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Off of I-10 and Foster.
All right. So how often have you been using meth?
Really, I just use it when it's there. I mean, people I hang around with, but me purchasing it, no, ma'am, I don't.
All right. I've never heard of people giving free meth unless they give it to you on the first time. Usually with marijuana, you can understand people are puff, puff, pass. But with meth, I've never heard of people doing the puff, puff, pass unless you're paying.
I mean, I just moved back to the neighborhood and kind of fell with the wrong crowd again,
All right. People will say that you're the wrong crowd.
maybe.
All right. This is what the court is going to do. Court is finding you guilty. The court is going to sentence you to 8 years in the prison, suspended and probated for 10 years. There's a $1,500 fine that will be probated. There's to be restitution, if any, to SAPD. There's to be no contact with the following persons. Jamecia, Jameiccia, Asina, Essina, Marie Mays, Mays, Claudio Mesa, Meza, any person by the name of Yvette. So If you meet the love of your life and it turns out to be somebody named Yvette, while you're on this probation, you can't have contact with her. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm gonna want a gang evaluation. There's to be 180 hours of community service restitution. How far did you go in school?
Up to the 9th grade.
Why did you drop out?
I wanted to get my own personal things, my own car, my own place, and really I dropped out before I even knew I was gonna have a kid.
All right. So has Child Protective Services ever been involved in your life?
No, ma'am, they have not.
All right. I'm gonna want parenting classes. Once he completes parenting classes, then 80 hours of the community service restitution will be deemed satisfied. You are either going to get your GED or you're going to go into somebody's trade school. And once that's completed, the remaining of the community service hours will be deemed satisfied.
I actually have a GED from the San Marquis.
All right, so he'll need to be in a trade school. He says he has his GED. Make sure he has that. If he has his GED, then you need to go to somebody's trade school so that you can start being able to pay child support. And I'm going to tell you why I say pay child support in just a moment. So there's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person. Does he have any prior history?
Your Honor, I don't want to tell the court anything wrong. I believe he does have some, but I don't know that whether or not there's any felony convictions.
All right, there's going to be a TAP evaluation in custody.
That's it.
Follow recommendations of TAP. And we can do a felony drug court referral in custody. They're probably not going to accept him though. There's to be no contact. I'm sorry, what's your, the mother of your children's name?
Desiree Luna.
I'm sorry, what?
Desiree Luna.
Desiree Luna?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. There's to be no unsupervised contact with minors. And you're not allowed to reside in any household with minors.
Okay, so for instance, my kids that live with my mom, well, I recently moved back to my mom's and my kids are at my mom's.
Oh, yeah, no, you can't live there.
Okay,
You don't need to be around any minors right now.
okay.
And so let me ask you this. You say your children are now living with your mother.
Well, since I've been here.
All right,
since
so
I've been here.
where is Desiree?
She has her own family. She has her own kid. I mean, they go back and forth weekends and
All right, there's something weird going on here. So he's not allowed to reside in any household with minors. There's going to be CPS compliance if applicable. I'm going to want field visits until further notice. If he is under gang evaluation, of course, they'll handle the field visits. There's going to be proof of employment within 40 days of release. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. And there's going to be 120 sober meetings in 120 days. Probation, is there anything else he needs?
How many field visits per month?
Thank you. We'll do one field visit until further notice. One field visits a month until further notice. And he is to remain in custody for the TAP evaluation, the felony drug court evaluation, and the gang evaluation. All right. Is there anything else you need from the court to be successful?
no, ma'am.
Your Honor,
Yes.
for clarification, saying that he can't, the children were living with him, and my understanding is that the mother of the children was not. Is that accurate?
Yes,
So the court had previously said that they didn't want any unsupervised visitation, which should not be an issue because your mother is where they are at this time.
yes.
Yes.
But in an effort to avoid homelessness at this time, is it okay for him to live there but no unsupervised Oh, no, no unsupervised contact with the children, any minors, including his own.
No, I'm not going to allow that.
So,
And let me explain to you why. Some people think, why is she doing that? So here's the problem. You are involved with people who you say are part of the bad crowd. This is a possession with intent to deliver drugs, which means the state has alleged that people were selling drugs. You're in a vehicle with two people that you sort of have a relationship, but not really, because you're saying you met them through somebody named Yvette. This is what I assume about people who are in the business of selling drugs. One or two things end up happening. And I'm sure you've watched Scarface. Either you start using your own product, which you just told me that you use meth. The state is alleging that you're selling meth. So you've already started using your own product. Two, once you start using your own product, you're not thinking clearly. Once you sell, you're not thinking clearly. Number two, you're meeting these random people. And when you meet random people, those random people bleed over into your personal life. Your children are a part of your personal life. You may end up going to prison. That means that the police may end up raiding your house, hopefully with a search warrant, or for exigent circumstances with your children in the household. The last thing your children and your mom need is the police maybe knocking in the door, looking for you, or either these random people that you don't know looking for you because you've been using product that you're supposed to be selling. Either way, it's not good for your children, and it's not good for your mom to bring that to her doorstep. She has taken on raising 4 children that you and this random person you decide to be the mother of your children, Desiree Luna, who's not even taking care of those children. Your mother is. You're not paying child support. Your mother is. You're not making sure they eat. Your mother is. And you don't even have employment. So you are an adult who's going to be living with your mom. You're not paying to stay there, and you're just eating up all the food. So that is why you're going to get a place to stay, and they can see about lifetime recovery for you or haven for hope. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, we can go off the record. Here's the thing. I know you probably think I'm being hard on you. Who does she think she is? That's okay that you're thinking that. But at the end of the day, where you are now in your life, hopefully this won't be all there is to you. There's still a chance for you to do better things. But if you decide you want to live a certain lifestyle, which is outside the bounds of the law, if you want to continue to use drugs, if that's something you want to do, don't bring all of that trauma to your mom's doorstep when she is just trying to take care of your children that you're supposed to be taking care of. You understand?
I respect for you. Yes, ma'am.
All right. And when you have some extra money, guess what? Send it in the mail to your mom so she can get, clothing for your children and help feed them. All right.
Yes, ma'am.
And then once you're clean and sober, if you come back to me and you prove to me you're clean and sober and you got your life together, I will lift that order and you will be able to have visitation with your children.
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
All right. It's up to you whether
Yes, ma'am.
you want to do it. Okay.
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right. You're welcome. Good luck to you.
Ramon Sanchez came into this courtroom as a shooting victim, hit in the hand by bullets fired from his own son. But tonight, that's not why he's in front of the judge. Years of bipolar disorder, schizophrenia, alcohol abuse, and a long violent record have finally collided with one bad night, one broken officer's finger, and one life spiraling out of control. The judge listens, weighs his history, then locks in 5 years and a slim hope for treatment behind bars. Was this mercy, punishment, or both? Comment below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more real courtroom breakdown.
All right. What's going on with you? What's going on in your life?
I just started a new job.
Right.
Um,
Doing what?
I'm a server.
All right. And if you drug tested today, what are the results going to be?
It would come back negative.
All right, we're gonna do a drug test, okay?
Okay, I did one yesterday.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna do a drug test. And then who is your brother's girlfriend?
Kaylee.
All right.
I don't know her last name.
So do you still live with your mom?
Yeah, I just had to move back in there,
All right.
like
So
in April.
you're saying you had to move back in?
Yeah, I had my own apartment and I had it with a roommate. And I was giving her 800 a month and been friends with her since freshman year, found out she wasn't, all the bills, all the money I gave her a month never went towards the bills.
Mhm.
So we were over 6 grand in her rent and I had all the receipts on me paying her and everything, so they let me out of the lease early. And it was a big altercation. I had to call the cops because she got physical with me and I didn't. I told the cops, I was like, I'm on probation. I'm not gonna get physical with her and risk getting in trouble for that. It's not worth it.
All right, you're gonna do a UA today.
Okay.
And I know previously there was an issue with you, and this is from March 2024, where you return back positive for marijuana and they did progressive sanctions. So we're gonna do a UA and then we're gonna tighten up your schedule with your curfew for being at home with your mother.
Okay.
So first thing, we're gonna see what this UA, the results are.
Mhm.
And then we're gonna come back and I'm gonna give you instructions. So she needs to be at her mom's home by 6 p.m. unless she's at work. Yes. All right, excuse me, everyone. Okay. Yellow, very loud. That's okay.
I saw that there was an SR Senate that she would continue with the curfew, but all the other ones that I saw were like for travel and for rent.
Mhm. I think there was a miscommunication probably around August. So you're gonna be on curfew. You're gonna need to be in your house by 6 p.m. every day unless you are at work. Do you understand? If you're not at your house at 6 p.m., what's gonna end up happening is they're gonna give me notification and a motion to revoke could be filed. You understand? So what is your work schedule?
I did this week, today's my last day off, and then I work evenings every week. I need a screenshot from my schedule for my provisional.
Mm-hmm.
I know, I'm not ever at Sympathy,
Mm-hmm.
so I know Wednesday, we close at 12, Wednesday and Thursday, we close at 12. I think, or Wednesday, Thursday, we might close at 1. I'm not 100% sure on like the times yet. I'm still gonna need. Those are like my first.
You are going to send your work schedule to probation and you're going to give that to your probation officer. If you are not at work, you need to be in your house by 6 p.m. Do you understand? If you're not in your house by 6 p.m., they will know and they're going to let me know. Do you understand? And they're telling me that you're testing some of those lines were faint. They're counted as negative, but there were some faint lines for cocaine. So I don't know what's happening with you, but
I can promise you, my brother, in all honesty, my brother is an addict with that, and I see the way he is with it. I would never do it. I just see the way it breaks my heart to see.
all right. So here's the thing. You're not allowed to go to your brother's apartment, your brother's girlfriend's apartment. Do you understand? If you are going to visit with your brother, it is to be by phone only or at your mother's house. Do you understand? Okay. All right. And you're not allowed to go to his girlfriend because it says here that you were at your brother's girlfriend's apartment complex at one point in time swimming?
Not her.
All right, you're not allowed to go to your brother's girlfriend's apartment complex. Do you understand? And you shouldn't be anywhere but in your house by 6 p.m. unless you're at work. Do you understand? And if we could continue with field visits.
And Judge, one thing I would suggest, I was reviewing her proof that she provided to Officer Parker.
Mhm.
And they're mostly like screenshots of her schedule. I
Mhm.
would also, it doesn't say anything like her name.
Mhm.
It's just kind of the schedule. I would suggest making sure you're turning in your paycheck stuff. And if you get like direct deposit or something, just something that shows like you're working. And
I just haven't gotten that yet.
No, no,
Because
no,
like
no.
I'm still kind of, I haven't gotten a paycheck from there yet, because it's usually just in the, every 2 weeks we get a paycheck. I want to say it's like.
Yeah, and I would say, because it's just screenshots, I would suggest.
I'll make
you're
sure.
Turning in like your actual like proof that you're getting paid. If that is part of it, yes, you can
Yeah.
screenshot from the apps, and I know a lot of employers use the app these days. But just something that shows like a good.
Yeah.
All right, so you understand what's expected? All right, make sure you follow through. If there are any issues, you can always come back to the court, okay? All right, good luck to you. All right, so we're,
and enjoy dinners and what have you. That part is gone, but other than that, luckily the spillover, it's.
oh yeah, you know what I always tell people, when you are accustomed to your location, you just take everything for granted. But on that drive that you're taking, try to see it in the eyes of somebody who's never taken the drive.
You're right, you're right.
People always say, oh, there's nothing to see. I'm like, are there trees,
You're right.
birds
You're-
chirping?
Yeah, you're right, you're right.
And I always drive and I always wonder, hey, what are people doing, at that house? I wonder what they do. Like, where's the
That house in the
satellite?
middle of nowhere. Yeah,
Yes.
you're right.
So,
you're right, you're
I think
right.
it's always
It's a
beautiful.
pleasure being before you, Your Honor.
Thank you so much. You're welcome anytime.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
All right, we're gonna go on the record. Court is calling 2024 CR 4139, State of Texas versus Francisco Casas III. Could I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Andrew Harris, Salem.
Defense?
For purposes of the record, Eduardo Castillo on behalf of Mr. Casas.
And are you Mr. Casas?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, counsel, have you received all the discovery in this case and did you review it with your client?
Yes, ma'am, I did, Judge.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Casas, did you review the document entitled Application for Deferred Adjudication or Community Supervision with your attorney?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the document entitled True Bill of Indictment with your attorney?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
We waive the reading, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Casas, did you review the document entitled Court Admonishments with your attorney?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Off the record probation, this is an application.
Yes, sir.
Back on the record. Did you understand that you were charged with the offense of theft under $2,500 enhanced?
Yes, Your Honor.
That's a state jail felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call and the right to remain silent?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand by entering this plea, you were giving up those rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
And did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea agreement in this case?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand if the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication, if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty and sentence you up to 2 years in a state jail facility and up to $10,000 fine?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
I do believe.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Casas, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter the plea?
No, Your Honor.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, Your Honor.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you a United States citizen?
Yes, I am, Your Honor.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
According to the plea, there's a $500 fine. State recommends deferred adjudication, and there's to be restitution to Home Depot. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Defense, is that the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
State, is that the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of paragraph, the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you sign it in both places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, have there been any such motions?
No, there is not, Judge.
Outside the agreement, the state is requesting that your deferred adjudication be for a term of 4 years. There'll be a TAP evaluation, 100 hours of community service restitution, no contact with Home Depot, and the anti-theft course. Did you understand those are recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes, Your Honor.
Then to the offenses charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest, Your Honor.
State, any evidence?
Contained in Exhibit 1 and attachments, Your Honor.
Any objections?
No objections.
All right, and for both parties, do you all have any idea of what the restitution would be, or we're gonna need a restitution hearing?
If I may, Your Honor.
Or review the same? All right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty. However, the court will defer finding of guilt as you've applied for deferred adjudication. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is there anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Your Honor, hopefully that the court accept the agreement. We hope that the court accepts it. We hope that the court finds it just. There was these prior incidents, which is why we're before Your Honor. Thank you very much. Which is
All
why
right.
we're before Your Honor. I will let the court know that he is on his own. I learned that he signed up for a HVAC, right? HVAC, through the community college. And it's not one of those where sometimes our clients tell us that they want to do something. And I was actually happy to see that he's actually registered for courses for certification. He does photography on his own with his wife, and he does construction for his family. So I hope that all these things collectively keep him busy and on the right path, Judge. But other than that, that's all I'm asking the court to consider, Judge.
Okay, so why are you stealing?
Been thinking about that, Your Honor.
Hmm?
I've been thinking about it and.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to figure out because the reason why you're here in felony court is because you have a previous theft.
Yes, sir.
So how old are you?
55.
All right, so why are you stealing?
Selfish foolishness, Your Honor.
I mean, but for what purpose? I mean, I see you went to Home Depot. You paid for one item, you had other items hidden. They're saying that the license plate on your car was covered by paper. I don't know if they're saying it's a paper license plate or if you had your license plate and covered it. It appears from reading the report that you had a license plate, but you covered it with paper, which would suggest to the court that you covered it with paper because your intent was to go in the store, steal, and leave.
Foolish selfishness, Your Honor.
I mean,
Read it.
foolishness and selfishness is something that maybe teenagers do, but not in their 50s. So I'm just trying to figure out if there's a disconnect, what's going on. Why would you do it? I mean, you're 55. Why are you doing this? And I'm asking you this because I'm trying to figure out what conditions to put for you. Or is this going to be another situation where you're on probation, you don't steal while you're on probation, and then when you're completed probation, if you complete it, then you go back to stealing again. So I'm trying to figure out what's going on with you. Why are you stealing? For example, the items that you stole from Home Depot, why? Why those specific items?
They were there, Your Honor, and it was lapse of reason and I just did it and it was something that I regret and I want to move forward and I don't want to be back in the system again, Your Honor.
All right, so the previous theft case that you had in 2008, why did you steal there?
Again, it was bad judgment, Your Honor. That's all I can say. It's been a long time.
But I mean, even in 2008, you're still not a teenager. I don't understand how that and maybe you don't have an answer for me, but I don't understand how stealing translates into bad judgment. We're out here, we're making choices. Maybe we're thinking we're going to get away with the choices that we're making. I'm just trying to figure out. So when's the last time you were employed?
I've been employed, Your Honor. I do photography. I have a website. I've been doing it registered with the state business since 2015. I'm also restoring a house right now, actively.
All right, so counsel, do you know why he's stealing? Is he just,
The-
is it irresistible? What's going on?
I don't want to misrepresent to the court that I understand or know the reason why. What I did make sure to try to eliminate was, in my experience, oftentimes the stealing, the root of it oftentimes could be drugs.
Mhm.
And I was able to eliminate that as a possibility and I hope the court agrees. But as far as the actual why, I don't know. I don't, and in my conversations with him, when I first met him and we worked together along the way, I respectfully, I think the court hit the nail right on the head in that I don't even know if he knows that answer. But
So I don't think it's drugs. I don't think he's stealing so he can sell and
right.
make money. I'm just trying to figure out what class would be needed
Yes,
for him.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I'm not familiar with the classes but I would imagine in Bear County, you all have something along the lines of thinking for a change or something along those lines
Mhm.
that allow the individual to make better choices in certain situations. Respectively, I think if the court were to consider something like that, because I'm confident in having gotten to know my client that yes, drugs luckily is not an issue here that will complicate this case for Your Honor or for him. But something along those lines, perhaps.
All right, just one moment. So are we done?
I believe so, you're getting some of them.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. All I had to do was put the new card up there on your side and I did. Video.
All right.
So if that cable was good, as far as active English thing up there.
Mhm.
I'll just, there's any time, you have a break, like 15 minutes. Then I can.
Oh, we'll take our break at
Yes, ma'am.
noon.
Yes, absolutely. Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you so much. All right. All right, probation. In this case, do you all have some sort of class for him? His theft is not related to drugs. I don't know if there's a mental health issue. I don't know if it's irresistible to him to take items. All right. All right, this is what the court is going to do. Court is going to sentence you to 4 years deferred adjudication. There's a $500 fine that will be probated. There's to be no contact and restitution to Home Depot. All right, Home Depot has done a no trespass warning against you. You're not allowed to go to Home Depot. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
And counsel, if there is restitution,
If there is.
we will have a restitution hearing
Yes, ma'am.
before I order him to pay restitution.
Yes, ma'am.
There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person. There's to be regular UAs, the MRT course. And there's to be 100 hours of community service restitution. You can either complete those service hours or you can pay. I'm going to order field visits one time. Proof of employment within 30 days. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. All right, probation, is there anything else he needs? I'm sorry? All right, I'll give you the anti-theft course. I don't know if the anti-theft course is going to help him though. So let me give you my anti-theft course. Don't steal. Don't take what doesn't belong to you.
Yes,
And if you go to somebody's place of business or somebody's home and they ask you to leave, leave. And don't go if you're not invited to a place. And if somebody invites you to a place and they're just taking you as a guest, make sure they're allowed to bring a +1. If they're not allowed to bring a +1, then you're not invited. Don't go. So that's my theft course.
How many months would you like?
1 month.
One.
Yes. All right, is there anything else? Probation?
No, Your Honor.
Is there anything else you need from the court to be successful?
no, Your Honor.
All right, did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and did you sign it?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, we can go off the record. Here's the thing, everything that you do from here on out, you need to ask yourself, is this something that could result in me going to the state jail facility for up to 2 years? If the answer is yes, don't do it. If the
At
answer is
55
maybe,
years
don't do
old,
it. Do you
this isn't teenage shoplifting. It's planned theft. The judge reads the report. Home Depot, 1 item paid for, others taken, and a license plate covered with paper to slip away unnoticed. No drugs to blame, no real explanation. Just selfish, foolish choices he can't even fully explain. Instead of prison, he gets 4 years deferred, classes, community service, and a permanent ban from the store. Do you think that's real accountability, or did he just dodge a harsher sentence? Comment your take, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more courtroom breakdowns.